Sydney Harbour, birthplace of Australia's shipbuilding industry, gets ready to launch its latest craft, the Empress of Australia. She's being built at Cockatoo Dockyard, and when finished she'll go on the run between Sydney and Tasmania, carrying passengers and 91 cars. The Empress is 443 feet long, 9,850 tons, and a service speed of 17 knots. Cabin accommodation for 250 passengers, she'll do the trip from Sydney to Hobart in 38 hours, making 3 round voyages a fortnight. The Empress is the first fully air-conditioned ship built in Australia, and she'll cost £3.5 million. The first Empress of Australia was built in 1914, and the second 10 years later for the Canadian Pacific Line. The first ship built in Sydney Harbour was 13 feet long, but that was over 150 years ago. Today, this is the site of the International Terminal, and even the Ferndale will look tiny beside modern liners. The Ferndale and Fordsdale, built in 1926, were 12,500 tons, the largest ships ever built at Cockatoo. Today, Cockatoo Dock is ready to launch the Empress of Australia. It's a big day for the men who helped to build her, and who now begin to remove the chocks to send her on her way. The Honourable Catherine Sidney, daughter of the Governor-General, Lord Delisle, will launch and name the nation's biggest passenger ship. The Empress will join the Australian National Line's fleet of 42 vessels. And now the big moment has arrived. The Governor-General's daughter is ready for the launching.
I name this ship Empress of Australia. I congratulate those who have so faithfully and skillfully constructed her. May God bless her and all who sail in her.
Down the slipway she goes, a magnificent craft, down to a perfect launching, to a noisy welcome from 200 small craft and the 2 tugs which will take her alongside for fitting out. Empress of Australia, a new ship for the Australian coast, an important addition to the nation's bid for a bigger share of the world tourist trade.